I just got through planting some of the hybrid wicking tubs, the red tubs there. Those are some tubs that I built. Came up with what I call a hybrid system. It's kind of like Mr. Leon's up in Oklahoma, Gardening with Leon, but these are a little bit different and a lot easier to make. So if you'd like to make some of those kind of tubs and you want to know about the hybrid and what I mean by hybrid, look up in that corner right about there, right about now, and I will have a link to that video. But anyway, I'm going to do these grow bags. These are 10-gallon grow bags. I've done Walmart sacks before, the blue Walmart sacks, and they did pretty well. But this is the first time I've done any large commercial type, heavy duty. These are thick, heavy duty, should last for 3, 4, 5 years sacks. They got handles on the sides, make them easier to pick up. And anyway, let me just show you. It's not brain surgery, but let me just show you what I'm doing, how I'm fixing up these 10-gallon grow bags. I got them at Amazon for I think it was $26 for 10 of them, 10 gallons, 10 bags. For $26, which is what, $2.60 a piece. I didn't do well in math in school, but that's pretty dadgum good for for something that's going to last you several years. So anyway, let's fill up a couple of them, and I'll show you what I'm doing. They come all flattened out. Pop them into submission here, just like you would a grocery sack. Pop the bottoms out. I've just been laying them down. So let's get started. Let's fill them up. I always wear a mask because this stuff gets up in my sinuses and just gives me a fit. I get it about a half full. Then I want to make sure it gets round. Right now it's still got some square corners and stuff. So get down here amongst it. And I just punch it real good. Spread it out, punch it in the middle. And then I'm going to put some lime in it. About a half pound, maybe a little more. A little less than a pound. I won't put quite the whole thing in there. Like I say, I want about a half pound, something like that. And then I'm gonna mix that lime in. And then I'm gonna pour the rest of this till it's full, real full, like running over full, because again, it's going to settle. There you go. Settles quite a bit. I'm planting one plant right in the middle, so I'm ringing it with fertilizer. Let me show you what I'm doing. Anyway, what I do is let's come through here and just pull the soil away from the side. You know that BM7, it's got a few sticks in it, but really that's not bad. It's really, really good stuff. It's better than the 3B I used to use. Not as good as a seed starting mix. Seed starting mix is got a lot, is sifted finer than this. But I'm gonna put about half a pound, 3/4 pound all the way around it, and then I'm gonna cover it up. I want that fertilizer covered up. So these are mammoth jalapenos. I made the mistake of, when I ordered my seed, not ordering anything hot. So I had to go to the store and buy these. I raised just about everything else I'm growing. But I didn't raise these, and I should have, because I think Haas has a giant jalapeno. So I plant peppers same depth they come out of the pot. So just put him right in the middle. I may miss the middle just a little bit, but not by much. Stand him up straight. Try not to mess up your fertilizer on the outside. Try not to run your hand through it and scatter it. There's one. Trying to stay out of the camera frame for you. I will put, I believe I can put a tomato cage, my tomato cages. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up in the right corner, top right corner, how to make the world's best tomato cages. I think I will, I think my tomato cages will just fit right down, just go right down on the ground and fit right around these, and these can grow in a tomato cage. Pretty sure. Hadn't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure. Just looking at the diameter, I can make it work. Let's put it that way. So we got our peppers planted. I'll put a link to some potting soil. If you can't find the BM7, it's okay. I'll put a link to the potting mix, and it's potting mix, not potting soil. Do not use potting soil, potting mix. I'll put a link to some potting mix on Amazon. You beat that BM7, or whatever that I use, the 3B that I told you about, maybe a little hard to find. So Miracle Grow makes a real good potting mix. They're a little pricier. I'll put a link to some potting mix. I'll put a link to the lime, some lime. And I've always got a link to Hoss Tools. Hoss Tools supplied most all of my seed. Well, all of my seed except for this right here. So these are the giant or mammoth jalapenos. I'm expecting good things out of them. Got a good fertilization in them. It's got some good potting soil. It's sweetened up with that lime. It's going to make for a good pH, probably 6.5 to 7, probably 7 pH. So they should really go crazy. And I'm looking forward to some big old giant jalapenos. I'll put a link to the grow bags below. Again, these were about $2.60 a piece when I bought them a few months ago. I'll put a link to some potting mix. You may not be able to find the BM7, but if you can't, then Amazon will ship you some potting mix. They're just happy to do that. And I'll put a link to some garden lime too. So this is growing in grow bags. Get you some grow bags. Or make you some wicking tubs. Or buy you an earth box. Or 2, or 5, or 10. Container gardening. And we're gone.